What is it, guys? I'm Breeze2gv and we are back with some more Naruto online, and today we're going to be doing a Purification Room guide in 2019 in Breeze Academy. Yeah. Alright guys, we're going to be doing the Purification guide. I'm doing this, for you, Graphic. One of my mods, she wanted me to do a Purification Room guide, and plus new people might not know Purification Room guides and stuff like that, and plus some of them are old. Well, they still work. Some of the guides that's on YouTube now are some of the same, but it's kind of way back then. People search for new stuff, so let's give you a new Purification guide. And plus I never did a Purification guide on my channel anyways, like the one I'm about to do today. I'm about to give you everything you need to know. Yeah. Alright, so let's get right into this. These are your Purification Rooms in the Purification Equipment section. When you unlock this, I don't know what level you unlock the Purification, or do you already have it when you start the game, but I'm not sure. It's been a long time since I was a low level, so I don't remember. It's 2 years ago. So I can't tell you about that unless I make a new account, which I'm not. First, we're going to start off with the Purification Rooms. These here. Now, the Purification Rooms allow you to switch the stats here at the bottom. As you see, you can have like golds and greens and whites and all that stuff. This allows you to switch those stats, shuffle them around until you can get better stats. You use this button here, Purify. It will take one of these Purification Rooms and it will shuffle these stats and so you can try to get better stats. Now, the Purification Protection Rooms is when you find a good stat like this one, like this gold one, you can lock it, and when you press the Purify button, it will consume one of these Purification Protection Rooms because you locked it. It only uses these when you lock a stat. You can lock all the stats, but I don't think you can be able to use Purification because there would be no point because it can't change. But you can lock your stats that you want, so when you re-roll with these ones, you don't get rid of all your stats that you had good stats on. So remember to, if you're gonna re-roll in here, make sure you press the lock button so you don't get rid of your good stats that you have. So make sure you have these so you can lock those. Now let's talk about what are the stats. Now in the stats you have initiative, critical, injury, combo, and control. And over here you have the percentages of the stats that you can get. Now these percentages are based off of your refinements stats. As you see, I have 315 initiative here, and when you re-roll you get percentages, give you better stats. So 315 times 93% and then equals, and it will give you the amount, and this where it says 292, that will be the amount of those percentages together. As you see here at the bottom where it says where it tells you how it works, as you see here, it says 100 times 15% equals 15. So let's go to Google and so you guys can see how it works if you can't tell what your stats are. So 315, right, times 93% equals 292. And what is our stats here? 292. So that's the stats from your purification, or from your refinements. So the higher refinements and the higher percentage, the more stats you get, and it adds this percentage here, the total here, the 292, to your initiative. So you have, let's see, 315 plus 292. So basically you get 607 initiative from your purification and your refinements. You see how I'm doing this right now? So basically that's how these stats down here work. The first stat is always the percentages of your refinements, and then you get the percentage, and then here in the back where it says 0%, is where your purification breakthrough pills go. As if you guys watch my how to get purification breakthrough pills videos, I put them up a lot. You put your purification breakthrough pill here, and they'll always give you one stat every time you put it up, and then your stats will go higher and higher the more purification breakthrough pills you put in. So let me show you what I mean. So here I have 4 purification breakthrough pills in this. As you see here, level 4%. So let's do this stats again. So let's check our refinements, which is 315, right? Let me go back, and let's do the control one down here. So 91% of 315. I gotta do here. 315 times 91%. Let's do that. Equals 286. Now we go back to these stats. No, wrong one. It says 299, and we have 284. Now we have to add our breakthrough pills. So plus 4% equals 298. Right there, it's 299. This game rounds up, it doesn't round down. So you get, if it's like in between, it'll just give you the higher number instead of the lower number. It rounds up. So 299, and we have 298. So basically that's how the stats work. Now I'm gonna tell you how much each color give you in percentages, so you can know how much you will get whatever color you have. We're gonna start with all the colors that's in the purification equipment. There's white, there's green, there's blue, there's purple, and then there's gold. Gold is the highest stats, white is the lowest stats. Now I'm gonna tell you the percentages of each stat. So for white, the highest white will go is 20%, and it will never go higher than 20%. It will be 20% and lower. So if you have a white, it will always be 20% is lower. As you see here, this critical is 19%. It's right here. It will go to 20%, but I don't think it will go to 21%. So it will basically a lower stat. You want a higher percentage. So white was 20%. Let me show you some other ones. See, like 12, 9, 15, 19. It doesn't go higher than 20%. Then we have green. Green is the next stat up. Green only goes from 20% to 40%. Green doesn't go higher than 40%, and it doesn't go lower than 20%. So let me show you an example. This one's 21%. It doesn't go lower than 20%. So that's the lowest I think it will go. It's 21. Any more greens in here? As you see, 26%, 31%. It goes all the way to 40. 29, 29. It doesn't go higher than 40%. 28. So green only goes from 20% to 40%. Then we have blue, which blue only goes from 40% to 60%. So it will never go below 40, and it will never go higher than 60. So as you see here, 43. See right here, 59. It's the highest it probably can go. Probably could go 60, but the highest it goes right here is 59, as you see there. 52. It won't go over a higher stat than that. 59. So that's where a blue would go from. Then we have the purples. Purples stats will only go from 60% to 80%. Let me show you more examples. Right here it says 66%. Any more purples? 63%. 75%. It won't go past 80. It won't go below 60. This one's 71%. So these are some examples of how high it'll go. And this one's 75%. So that's for purples. Purples only go from 60% to 80%. Then we have the max one, which is gold. Gold is the highest stats you can get, and it goes from 80% to 100%. I think it goes over 100. I could have swore I saw a long time ago that somebody had 102%, but I'm not sure, so I can't promise that because I never got the stats. I never got over 100%. I don't know if it can go over 100%, like 102%. You guys can let me know if you ever got higher than that. On my stats, I never got higher than that, so I can't tell you if it's more than 100. But I know it's from 80 to 100%. I could have sworn I saw somebody had 102%, but as you see, look right there, 99%. The other stats is go to him. You see, look, 64 or 84, 86%, 97%, 91%, 96%. It goes from 80% to 100% in the gold runes. And that's are the stats for the colors and the purifications. So now I'm gonna tell you guys there's two methods you can do get better stats in purification while using your purifications. There's two methods. There's one method that you can use is you re-roll, you use your purifications to re-roll until you get a gold on any stats and you lock it. Just lock that gold. If it's a control like this one, like this is my example right here. If it's a control, you lock it and you re-roll again. And once you start re-rolling, you start using your purification protection runes, and those will start going down, and you keep re-rolling until you get another gold. As you see, injury, and then you lock that one, you keep going and you get an initiative, lock that one. That's method that you could do, but method I will recommend to you because there's two different methods people use. The second method is this way, is you keep using all your purification runes until you can get a gold initiative. Once you get a gold initiative, you go to your next stat and you keep going until you get a gold initiative on this one. It doesn't matter if you get a gold from on critical, injury, combo, and control, you re-roll the stat and until you get a gold initiative. That's the one you want. It's the best one. It's the best stat. As you see here, I did the same thing. Gold initiative. Gold initiative is where I stopped. So that's the main method. The second method is to get all three, or just get a stat, lock it, go till you get another good stat, lock it, or you can just use the another method where you just go until you get initiative runes on all your stats, and then you start going for other stats, other gold stats, and locking those. So you can choose which method you want to do. Now I'm gonna show you ways where you can get some purification runes. One way you can get purification runes is in the monthly event. If you do your little missions, you have purification runes here. You also could get refinements here. So if you ever just want to get like 5 every couple of days, you can get them right here. So it costs 15 points. Or another method you can get them is from the grocery store and here, which they're right here. This is where I got mine. I saved up a lot of points and I just straight out bought 999. It costs 200 in moon coins for one. So you have to have a lot of these stats. So after you finish getting, make sure you get all your 1,500 cave keys, and then just buy a couple of purification runes. Then the next month to save up, get your purification keys, so you make sure you have that. Then just buy a couple more purification runes. Same thing with protection runes. They're more expensive. They're 100 more, but you'll need these as well to get better stats. So these are where you can get purification protection and purification runes. That's going to be it, guys. That's all you need to really know about purification runes. I think that's all. So if you ever forget, just come back to this video, watch this video, and watch this guide if you ever forget what stat does what. So hopefully this helped you guys out if you're a beginner, or if maybe you didn't know something that maybe you didn't know one of these things is methods or something I told you in this video, or maybe you just didn't know anything. Maybe you're just dumb. No, I'm just kidding. But alright guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed graphic. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to do a guide to anything else. I think I'm still going to do a team guide for you guys, but if you guys want me to do another guide to one of these stats up here, you know, just let me know in the comment section below. The only ones I don't really know that much about is this one and This one's okay. I can figure out, but I just don't have the stuff to do it yet. Those are the only ones I don't really know that much about yet. I will figure it out. Just let me know in the comment section what guide you would like me to do. Before we go, let's try to get to 5,000 subscribers. That's our goal. If you guys enjoy, hit that like button. If you did not hit that like button anywhere, stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. I said Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the breeze. Yay!